Hello and welcome to another one of our videos. This is our May 2018 BMW 440i M Sport Gran Coupe. This car's covered 30,000 miles with full service history. It's a one owner car. The car is finished in Long Beach blue, a metallic colour. Not very often you find this colour on the Gran Coupe. It's quite often seen on the M2s. If I come round a little bit to the left, you'll see we've got Snapper Rocks blue over there, Snapper Rocks blue here, and Estral blue in the corner. So it sort of gives you an idea of the difference in the colour between them. The whole car's been machine polished and detailed to a very high level. We've also fitted some BMW M M Performance black gloss grills. They're genuine grills that we fitted. We've got the BMW LED lights. We've got front and rear parking sensors. We come in close. You can see the bodywork's in really nice condition. Got a beautiful shine on it. We've got a couple of very small little stone chips. Let's just see them pick up if I move across in the light. Got a tiny little one just on the front there. One just there in the middle of the screen now. And just one on the end there, if you catch it. Can't quite see it. They've all been touched in very carefully, but very minor. I think there's one right on the edge of the trim just down there that you can see, but nothing nasty on the car at all. Just come down, take a look down here. We've got surround view on this car, so we've got front cameras in the bumper at the sides. We've got park assist, so the car will self-park. 704M 19-inch alloys with M Sport brakes, slightly bigger discs and a bigger caliper with a bigger pad for stronger braking. Let's give you some idea. We'll just come in and see the rear wheel as well on this side. All in lovely condition. You'll see all the bodywork, there's no scratches or anything. Come up onto the roof. There's nothing in the middle, no bird lime stains or anything. I think there's a couple of little tiny chips. One being right on the edge, just there. I don't know if you can catch it. They have been touched in. Very small and insignificant, really. We'll just come around this side. I think there's a couple just on the top there. You see in the middle of the screen. Just catch the light over them. Very minor. Trying to be as transparent as we can about the condition of the car. Got to expect a few little stone chips. It is paintwork that unfortunately they haven't made any paintwork yet that is stone chip proof. Check out the wheel on the near side, the rear. Again, all in lovely condition, as are the centre caps as well. Just show you this front wheel on this side. So part of the surround view, you've got these cameras at the front. These are for edging out at junctions, so you can see left and right down the road. We've also got cameras up under the wing mirrors as well, and we've got reverse camera as well. We've got high beam assist, so the headlights will dip with oncoming traffic. So we just take a look round. In fact, what I will show you is this car has comfort access as well. So we can lock the car with the key in our pocket. In fact, Dan has the key. So Dan, if you could bring the key over, I'll come back to that. Thank you, Dan, cheers. So I'll just show you across the top of the back bumper here. We've got rear parking sensors as well. In fact, what we'll do, we'll open up the boot. We can use the key to do this. Take a look in here. The condition is really nice. Nothing's been scraped out of the boot. All the rubbers are in really nice condition. The carpets, we've got the extended storage. We've got a 12-volt socket there as well. All the parcel shelves are in really nice condition. Just come out and show you a bit more. And then you've got the top parcel shelf there, which I've checked, and that's all in good condition. We've got the net, and then underneath, again, really nice and clean. Now, because it has the comfort access, we have two buttons here. One is so you can close the boot. One is to close and lock the boot. However, with the comfort access, you can wave your foot under the back of the tailgate, and it will automatically, so if you're carrying things out of the car or approaching the car with a box to go in the back, you can wave your foot underneath and it will open up for you. A nice feature. So coming back to the comfort access, with the key in our pocket, we can either lock the car or unlock by putting our hand inside. So I'll just show you that again. Lock, hand in, and unlock. We're going to come around and start on the passenger side for this next bit, I think. So if we open up, we've got the same on this side. So we'll start off the the passenger front door card. The black Dakota leather, black gloss trim on the handle, the pearl chrome trim along the top. Got the Harman Kardon speakers. We've got 16 speakers in all. In the door cards, front and rear, up on the top, under the seats, and in the rear of the car. We've got electric seats, memory on the driver's side, a little bolster rocker switch there. That blows up the bolster on this side and over here. All of the leather in really nice condition. All of the interiors are cleaned very thoroughly. They're steam cleaned with a steaming gun to kills any bacteria, but really, really good for cleaning. People sometimes ask what products we use to clean the cars, and it's not all about the products. It's about the hard work and graft to make the cars as nice as they are. So we'll take a look in the rear. Again, the rear door card, you can see the Harman Kardon speakers and the tweeter at the top. We've got the puddle lights underneath as well. All of the seals, again, beautiful condition. No seat belts have been jammed in there and scratching them. All of the leather is in nice condition. No stretch marks or anything from baby seats or anything like that. All of the center console in nice condition as well. We've seen in the boot, so we're going to come round to the driver rear side. Again, if we take a look around the sill, no damage or scratches, beautifully clean. Door card, all nice and clean. This car has the lighting underneath the door cards as well, which I'll show you in just a second. I think that's part of the driver comfort pack. Let's just turn these lights off. So we've got folding, I'll just show this door card actually. So no damage on the door card and no damage on the end. Another area they sometimes get damaged with seat belts being jammed in the door. We've got the memory seat on this side. And then we've got the follow-on from the extended storage, little cubby hole underneath there. Auto lights, front and rear fog lights. sure I've shut that door. So the folding mirrors, this can be done with the key as well by pressing and holding the key fob button. We'll start the car up. It's due to be serviced this week. So we have digital cockpit on this car. So it's currently in comfort mode. And the nice thing about this display is it sort of improves the interior, makes it a little bit more modern than the normal dials. If we go into Eco Pro, you'll notice that all the dials change and it's set up to show you your economy, how well you're driving for fuel economy. If we go back into comfort and then go past, we go into sport. So sport mode will show you the rev counter on the the speedo on the left and the gear selection on the right. If we go into sport, if we use the paddles, shows you what gear you're in. So a bigger display so you can see what like I said, what gear you're in, etc. We've got the mode button down here. If we press the mode button, you can see the DAB channels. So it's a little bit different to the full black panel display. Quite a nice window there to show you all your DAB channels, your FM channels, AM, music collection being the hard drive, 80 gig hard drive, DAB, etc. And if you've got your phone plugged in, it will show you the last dial calls there as well. Now we have USB in the armrest. We have sliding armrest as well. Okay, so if we come up onto the iDrive, this is the touchscreen iDrive, the later one. We can move these around and put them in whichever order we want. We've got connective drive services in there as well, or the weather channel, etc. If we go back, we can see the different connective drive apps, etc. in there. Communication, my vehicle, where you've got all your sub menus, etc. If we, I'm just going to make sure the lights are up. If we go into lighting, interior lighting, they're always left in sport, but classic tends to show the lighting off better. So if you see that, it's all in orange. If I flick it to sport, it goes white. Obviously it doesn't work very well for the camera. Go back into classic, have all the lighting around the dash. That's an optional extra, part of the driver comfort package. And you also get the lighting under the door card as well, up under here. So at night it all glows and looks very nice. We have voice control, we have speed limiter, and we have cruise control, all operated here, and you can adjust the speeds there. We have heated seats, dual climate. Now if we come down here, if we put her into reverse, you'll see we've got the reverse camera. We can put on parking guidance lines, obstacle marking. The settings just adjust, like we can put the automatic parking activation on. If I come out of there, let's just do this again. There we go. So on the left, you'll see the display of the car. Now on the top left-hand side, if we select that, when we're driving along, in fact, I will put it into gear and see if, right, you'll see a park signature come up right on the top of the car, and it's searching for a car parking space, and it will do parking alongside the road or parallel parking in car parking spaces in a parking car park. Sorry, getting very tongue twisted today. All the books are in there. Now the other camera function is down here. If we press this one, this is looking out from the side of the front bumper. You'll see from the display down here, so you can see as you're pulling out of junction. We turn that off. If we then go over to the left and come down to the rear camera and turn the rear camera off, this is where we get the 360 looking down. So this is using the cameras underneath the wing mirrors and the rear view camera. So if you don't want to use the park assist, the automatic parking, you can guide yourself into a parking space nice and effectively without banging into anything, he says. Okay, the iDrive wheel with all the shortcuts. So if we go back into menu, go into the navigation, let's go into map. We could have shortcut straight to map in all fairness. We can change the map views, all the sub menus on this side. Again, we can use these buttons down here. If you run your finger along the buttons just slightly, you can see that you can save some of the windows that are in here. You can save telephone numbers, radio stations, etc. And if you want to change the view, you could save this view on number 8. So that's in there. And if you want the view looking straight down, press number 7 now. And there you go. My voice is starting to go because I've done so much talking today. So we're going to go into vehicle status. Now this car's just come in, as did the one I did before. So the previous service history is the PDI, and then this will be oil and filter. It's now going to be due for the brake fluid. This is the MOT. We'll check the front brake pads, and we will give this an oil change as well. So it's not due for another 9,000 miles, but it is due in September. So we're going to do that now, so the next keeper doesn't have to. And then the rear pads are on 45,000 miles. What were the front ones on? So the rear ones are fine. The front ones we're going to inspect. There's a good chance that they might be change those ones, but we'll give them an inspection. We're going to do the oil change and the brake fluid change and the MOT. So that will all be done. It will all be registered on the BMW database for servicing, and it will all be input into the iDrive through the BMW specialist that we use, and it will all show up in here. So that will all be done, and that will be done this week. So we looked in there, we've looked around the car inside. I think we'll have a look now underneath the bonnet of the car. So 2 pulls to release the bonnet. And then we can just lift up the bonnet. Beautifully cleaned engine bay. All of these panels are taken off and hoovered out underneath here to take any leaves out. You don't want any sludge in there because that's where the water drains down. This is all cleaned, like I say, by WD-40 all around the engine bay. Nice, safe product to use. And you'll notice that this is an individual colour. The individual colours can cost anywhere from sort of £1,600 up to about £4,000. So it's an expensive option over the normal metallic colours. They're usually around about £600. This is considerably, well, more than twice, sometimes 3, 4, 5 times the price. And your car will be that little bit more different as well on the road, because you'll very rarely see a Long Beach Blue Gran Coupe. We've got the 326 brake horsepower 6-cylinder twin power turbo engine. So that uses 2 ports on the turbo to spin the turbo up a lot quicker and make it more responsive. So hopefully I've covered everything. It's a stunning looking car, this. Like I say, a very unusual colour for one of these. If I've missed anything, my apologies, but it should be in the advert. If you're watching the video and you've got any questions, please drop us a line. We'll be more than happy to answer your questions. We have various different warranty packages on our cars that are much better value than some of the options with the main dealers now. We've got a new warranty package that is very impressive, covering all wear and tear on the car as well. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'd like to speak to you soon. Bye.